I know it's kind of late to do a review on the NXT TakeOver special Unstoppable, but I just enjoy this show so much to the point where, you know what, I have to review it. I have to. The show started with the Tyler Breeze Finn Baylor #1 contenders match. I really like this match. This was very fun in a good way to kick off the show. I loved their entrances. Their entrances were really cool. Tyler Breeze's fashion show, I'm calling it that. And Finn Baylor dressing up as a dragon. That was real cool because I love dragons. They are one of my favorite mythical creatures. Dragons are awesome. There was one moment in the match where Finn Baylor dives off the set. I know that spot has been done before, but it's still cool seeing. Regardless of who does it. Still a cool spot. And the false finish of Tyler Breeze removing a turnbuckle, exposing the ring post, rolling up Baylor stopping himself from hitting it, and then Tyler Breeze hits his finisher, the beauty shot. That match could have been done, but nope. Baylor kicks out. He goes on to later hit the I'm not sure what, does he have a name for it? But I know it's like a double foot stomp from the top rope. Or, from the top rope. A double foot stomp, and he is now our #1 contender. Next match is the women's tag match between the teams of Charlotte and Bayley as they face off against the team of Emma and Dana Brooke. This was not that bad of a tag match, but here's something I need clarification on. Why are Bayley and Emma feuding? I've been watching NXT. I just recently got back into it, watching NXT a month ago. All I just know is that Bayley and Emma are no longer friends, and now they're in some type of feud. If you guys know why they are feuding, could you please let me know in the comment section down below, because I could, like I said, I could really use some clarification on why they're feuding. Dana Brooke, newcomer. From what I've seen from her she's not that bad. But once she gets more polished, and once her in-ring work becomes a lot more polished, she can put on some good matches. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what she has to bring to the table. She has her character. And she's a real, right now she's a good heel personality. Yeah, she has a real good heel persona. But her in-ring work, as I said, could use some more work. But then again, who am I to judge about having more work done? Because I'm bad at reviews. Don't believe me, watch my WrestleMania review, because that was real bad. Anyway, from moving on to the Baron Corbin versus Rhino match. And for a match between two powerhouses, this was not that bad of a match. Baron Corbin was dominant for a majority of it until Rhino goes on this short comeback after he hits Corbin with what I believe was a shoulder tackle. And this was a neat finish. Rhino goes for the gore. Baron Corbin counters and hits him with the End of Days. The End of Days finisher looks really good. And Baron Corbin wins. It was short. It was It was pretty short, and it turned out to be not that bad of a match. Next we have is the NXT Tag Title match, and before I get on with the actual match itself, I have to make a few comments about our tag champs, NXT Tag Champs, Blake and Murphy. What are their characters, and how and why are they the tag champs? Because seriously, these two have got to be the most bland, vanilla characters on the NXT roster. Period. And they're the tag champs. It's pretty sad that their entrance has more of a personality than they do. Alright? Because their entrance is just annoying dubstep music and flashing lights. And it's like the flashing lights were like, Steve had me go, whoa, wait, what? Oh, god damn. For a few minutes, because it started to hurt my eyes. It really did. Enzo and Big Cass. Now, those two are fun characters. Especially, I love this really saying. I love this. I love their little catchphrase. Bada bing, bada boom, realest guys in the room. I actually said that when I was playing with my mom in Mario Party. Cause yeah. And just like, I even said don't ask her where I got that from. Don't ask. Yeah, true story, that happened. Big Cass and Enzo Amore. Fun guys. Good tag team. Speaking of the tag team match, this was like the women's tag match, not that bad of a tag match. Although I was kind of expecting a little bit better because it's a tag title match. But anyway. The ending puzzles me. So Enzo makes the hot tag. Big Cass comes in, cleans house. They set up for the finisher, and then right as they were doing so, here comes Alexa Bliss. I don't know where. Proceeds to attack Carmella, causing a distraction, allowing Blake and Murphy to capitalize and retain the tag titles. Now, Alexa Bliss has aligned herself with the two. Why? I don't know. I'm very certain we're going to get an explanation this upcoming episode of NXT, but it's just... It just feels random. It just feels random. Anyway, from now, this next match, hands down, match of the night in one of the best women's matches I've seen in the WWE for quite some time. Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's title. This was such a fun, competitive title match between these two women. Sasha Banks, the submission holds she did looked so devastating to me. And I loved how no matter what, she was able to keep the submission holds locked in until Becky Lynch would find a unique way to break out of it. It was so good. And the moment Becky Lynch locked in her armbar, the crowd went the crowd went nuts. They wanted her to win the title. And I thought the match was done at that point until Sasha Banks was able to get to the ropes. Sasha Banks, they battle it out, they go onto the top rope, and then Sasha Banks flips her into her, I think it's a camel clutch submission move. I think that's what it is. But it looks real good. Sasha Banks retains. I can't stress this enough. This was a damn solid women's match. At the end of the match, Becky Lynch won the crowd over. They gave her a standing ovation, and even some of the people are actually singing her theme. Which I don't think I've seen that happen before, so that was real cool. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks have easily become one of my favorites on the NXT roster. Pretty much almost every NXT women's wrestler on the roster I really enjoy watching because they're all good talent. And I'm looking forward to who Sasha Banks' next opponent is and what Becky Lynch is going to be doing in the future because she's won me over. Becky Lynch won me over. And now it is the main event. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn for the NXT Championship. Can you even call this a match? Because the majority of it was spent outside of the ring, those two duking it out, just brawling. It even got to a point where they're brawling into the stand. That's how hectic it got. And then once Kevin Owens hit the pop-up powerbomb on to Sami Zayn on the apron, Sami Zayn was knocked out. The refs come in to check up on him because Sami Zayn was injured. Kevin Owens like, nope, not having it. Pulls off the refs, just continues to attack Sami. They go into the ring. Same thing happens. William Regal gets involved, and once Regal got involved, it's like, oh shit, oh shit. Kevin Owens knocks out Regal. It's like, oh my god, this is crazy cool. This is crazy cool. What the hell's gonna happen? Then familiar sounding music hits, and I'm going, did I hear that right? And then here comes Samoa Joe. I'm like, is that who I think it is? That was like a big WTF moment. Especially seeing how there were rumors going around at the time that WWE were considering and in talks about possibly signing Samoa Joe, and now here he is. He is a part of the NXT roster. It's like, okay, Samoa Joe's in NXT now. Cool. I was like, what? It was so mind-blowing. It was like, because I wasn't expecting this to happen. I didn't think this was actually going to happen. Samoa Joe being signed with the WWE. And then he has a stare down with Kevin Owens, and I'm thinking, yeah, these two are going to have a match down the road sometime in the near future, and I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. That could be a pretty good match when it happens. And then that's it. Show's over. I'm guessing based off what happened that the NXT title match went to a no contest, but overall, NXT TakeOver Unstoppable was a damn good show, and it was my first TakeOver special I watched, and I'm really looking forward to the next TakeOver special. I love this. I'm glad I started watching NXT again. This was so good. I loved it. You know, it makes me question myself, why didn't I go out to seek it on the internet? Because holy shit, was I missing out on some real good wrestling. Like, damn. So that's it for the NXT TakeOver Unstoppable review. Be on the lookout for my next video, which will be a predictions video on this upcoming Elimination Chamber, which I believe is this Sunday? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this upcoming Sunday. Anyway, that's it for now. Later, guys.